What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're going to go over our good friend Gala Games, currently sitting at 0.034, up 2.5 on the day. Sitting market cap of 237 million. 24-hour volume, 51.56 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to BitGet, make sure to sign up, grab up to $8,000 in bonuses. You will receive a 10% rebate on your first trade of at least 100 USD for my subscribers only, and no VPN required for my US traders, Canadian traders. Traders are all over the world who are having to use a VPN. You don't need one in most countries. All right, so we're going to hop into Gala Games. We're going to start here on the 1 hour time frame. So I talked about an ABC completing a wave 5 to the downside, and that's coming down to 0.031, and we hit it absolutely on the dot. It's not always going to be like that, but that was pretty beautiful scenario that played out there. So now what we're looking for is to come up and break this high, as I mentioned in my last Gala Games video, of 0.034. So what I'm looking at is a potential leading diagonal into a wave 1, where we've come up in a wave 1, wave 2, pullback, wave 3, wave 4, looking to push up in that wave 5. Now, micro counting can be inaccurate, so just take it with a grain of salt, but potentially you would push up in a wave 1, you'd see a wave 2 pullback, wave 3, that would come up and retest 0.036, which is the falling wedge, wave 4, and then hopefully push back up into the pattern and see a throwback. So this is here on the daily time frame. We broke out of this descending channel here. So if we do come back up and retest this falling wedge, we'll also be testing the 20 EMA. So if we can break back above that, then it was a fake out to the downside. We can break that falling wedge. Then we could potentially see that nice push to the upside. Let's quickly open up our indicators, relative strength, as well as the money flow. So we can see here that wow, Jax, get it together. That the RSI was extremely low, and we're starting to bounce as well as the money flow. And usually when they do reach the bottom section like that, just as they did right here, you do see a nice push to the upside. Not always, it can just be a small bounce before continuation down, but those are indicators that we look at. And the 4 hour time frame, beautiful bullish divergence. We created a lower low. Do we have a divergence? We do on the money flow, maybe a slight one. And as you can see, we have relative strength increasing here. Money started to flow back in, a little bit of push to the upside. So do look for that continuation to at least retest about 0.036 here, in my opinion, and see if we can bounce back up into the falling wedge and then potentially see that push to the upside. I am anticipating a rally with midterm elections coming up on November 8th. We could definitely see a rally to the upside. Of course, nothing is promised. We could push up and get rejected and see continuation to the downside. I do think it's the less likely scenario. I know we have broken down from a bullish pattern, but I think that there's a good chance that this is a bear trap before seeing continuation up, but we'll have to see how it plays out. All right, guys, the bearish scenario here is we just get rejected, we roll over once again and see continuation to the downside. So that's basically it for this little update. Oh, this is Ethereum. That's basically it for this little update for our friend Gala. I do think this is an optimal time to be DCAing into your long-term holds, even if we come lower here, but it's not financial advice. That's what I've been doing. But you know, I can't give you financial advice as I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a young guy from Canada. And if we can get back above the EMAs on the daily, that's also a nice sign that you would see that push back to the upside. So we'll have to see how it plays out over the next few weeks. That's it for this one. Shine up to BitGet, grab up to $8,000 in bonuses. Make your first deposit, email me your sign up email. I'll give you free access to my Discord. 2,000 members, over 2,000 members, posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. Let's see how many members we have. Now we have 2,279. And at the 10 USD membership, you can have early access to my analysis as well as my trade signals. Recently dropped the signal in the trading group here. That's $10 a month. Sign up to the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.